According to Global Security Index, Biafraland, which is southeast, have been rated as one of the most safest region anyone can think of going from 2026 down till God knows when. You see, this is what we have been enjoying in the southeast before the emancipation of this evil All Poverty Congress Party called APC. APC imported all the whole violence in the southeast, and they still keep on importing. Under Muhammadu Buhari, they are paying insurgency, directing them to be, dumping them in the southeast, most especially the repentant Boko Harams. But anyway, sir, let us just listen to this message, and then you will make the judgment by your own self, because it is not a propaganda, it is a real news that must be reckoned with. So please, permit me to play this 4 minutes clip for you, and as you are watching, there is also a room for interjection. I might decide to interject, or I wait for the message to play in full. Before then, I will add my own stew and ogri to sweeten the message to the best of my own knowledge. So, what we do here is to make sure we give you authentic news, reaction news, and every other video that you may think of. So please feel free to share this message, like it, comment on it, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos. Oh yeah, let's go there.
Southeast declared the most secured geopolitical zone in Nigeria. Recent data analysis highlights a surprising shift in Nigeria's security landscape. The Southeast geopolitical zone recorded the fewest fatalities from violent incidents over the past month, positioning it as the country's safest region. According to figures shared by the data analysis platform StatusSense, citing the Armed Conflict Location and Event Data Project, ACLED, an independent organization that tracks political violence and protest events worldwide using open-source reports, the Southeast saw only 8 fatalities between January 27 and February 26, 2026. This marks the lowest number nationwide across Nigeria's 6 geopolitical zone. For context, the reported fatalities during the same 30-day period were significantly higher in other regions: Northeast, 380, Northwest, 354, North Central, 233, Southwest, 16, South-South, 12, Southeast, 8. The post from StatusSense emphasizes that, despite dominant narratives surrounding regional insecurity, the Southeast emerged as the safest zone. ACLED's dataset, widely regarded for its real-time monitoring of conflict-related incidents, underpins these numbers. The stark regional disparities reflect broader patterns in Nigeria's ongoing security challenges. The Northeast and Northwest continue to bear the brunt of insurgent activities, banditry, and communal clashes, contributing to hundreds of deaths in the period. In contrast, the southern zones, particularly the Southeast and South-South, recorded far fewer incidents, aligning with observations from various online discussions and shares on platforms like Facebook and Instagram. ACLED's broader reporting on Nigeria and the West African region during early 2026 has focused on escalating jihadist activities in border areas involving Niger, Benin, and northern Nigeria, where groups linked to Al-Qaeda, Islamic State, Fulani herdsmen have intensified operations. However, these dynamics appear concentrated in the northern regions. This relative peace in Southeast comes amid Nigeria's broader security crisis, where Fulani herdsmen have been identified as a primary driver of violence and instability across much of the country. Farmer-herder clashes, armed raids on communities, kidnappings, and killings linked to these nomadic groups have fueled thousands of deaths annually, particularly in northern and central zones. These activities have displaced communities, destroyed farmlands, and exacerbated ethnic tensions nationwide. In the Southeast, however, the notable decline in violent fatalities aligns with the sustained operations of the Eastern Security Network, ESN, the security outfit established by the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Launched to safeguard local communities from external threats, including incursions by armed Fulani herdsmen, the ESN has actively patrolled rural areas, forests, and farmlands. Proponents credit its operatives with driving away suspected herdsmen, preventing grazing-related invasions, and deterring attacks that previously plagued the region. By confronting and expelling these groups, the ESN has restored a sense of security in vulnerable communities, allowing residents to farm and live without constant fear of raids. This development underscores a key point. Localized, community-driven security efforts can yield tangible results where centralized responses have faltered. While northern regions continue to grapple with escalating jihadist militancy, banditry, and herder-related violence, often linked to Fulani elements, the Southeast's relative calm demonstrates the impact of proactive measures against the major perceived source of insecurity. The data serves as a reminder that addressing root causes, such as unchecked armed herder activities, remains critical to national stability.
So the message is very, very clear. You have heard it. This one is not from me. This one is from the what would I call it? The United States of American government congressman and a very close ally, an analyst, political analyst, if I'm allowed to use that word. He is the one that make these findings, and then he give out the data. So you can as well agree with me that the wave of APC and their insurgents and insecurity is gradually disseminating from Biafraland, and it is something that we need to celebrate. This one is supposed to call for celebration, but anyway, we have another situation here. We will be ready for them, according to Reverend Father Ezekiel Dachimo. They have to threats of attacks on Plateau communities. These people, where they buy them, say they are coming again. No? And I'm waiting for my Christian brothers to also take up their own karashi to defend themselves, other than using prayers and Bible. I'm not saying it is bad though, so that somebody will not come now and say that I always talk about Christianity, because not when you hear me the matter. Okay, let us read what Reverend Father Ezekiel Dachomo said. Regional Chairman of the Church of Christ in Nations, COCIN, in Biafraland, local government area of Plateau State, Reverend Ezekiel Dachomo, has said that the people in the state, especially in the rural communities, are fully prepared to defend themselves against future attacks by Islamist terrorists and Fulani bandits, following alleged threats by some extremists that they will resume violence after the Muslim Ramadan fasting period. Some disturbing posts on social media have shown some individuals saying they will intensify attacks on Plateau communities after the fasting period as a result of recent killings in Riyom and Biafraland local government areas. However, in a post on his X handle on Tuesday, the cleric noted that though previous attacks have left residents vulnerable and exposed to attacks, but this time measures are being put in place to anticipate and respond to any attacks. Any attempt at violence. You see how making this comment now, the so-called Nigerian security architecture, or rather Nigerian terrorists in uniform called military, they will sweep into action now. You know what they will do? They will first of all go to this community now and disarm them. Even things they can use to go to their farms. Nigerian terrorist armies will take all of them away, and then invite the terrorist Fulanis to come and attack them. So why are you coming on the public to tell the whole public that look at what you are preparing? It is no more a secret. You are preparing for them. And you are the people who keep on shouting that before these terrorists came, or rather before they come, that the government, or rather the security architecture, the military, police and whatever, always come there to ransack the whole community and take off everything that's going to, the villagers are going to use to defend themselves. And then you, as a reverend father, is coming to make this kind of comment. My brother, and I never get ready to defend on myself. I swear. I'm not bringing this news self to praise you. You people are not ready to defend yourself. In fact, I am suspecting you. Ezekiel Dachomo, I am suspecting you. How can you make this kind of comment in the general public? It seems like you are now a content creator, just like what they call you. These are people that do content. People like Asrai Dokupo who talk so much. This is exactly their modus operandi. Okay, let us continue with our reading. However, in a post on his X handle on Tuesday, the cleric noted that though previous attacks are attempt at violence, the measures have been put in place. The Islamic terrorists said that after the fasting, they are coming for us and resume the killings. But this time around, we will be ready for them. They have already brought in more armed Fulani mercenaries from Sokoto and other states to fight and kill us. And the fiery men of God wrote. He added that rural communities in the state, especially those dominated by Christians, cannot remain passive in the face of threats of extremist attacks and must take steps to protect themselves since security agencies have failed to provide the needed protection we all are vying for. So, in fact, I don't have anything to comment here. I've already said my mind that these people are not ready to defend themselves. That is where I will stop. So, have a nice day. I'm a regular content to bless us. Like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe for more interesting videos.